Today we're going to be talking about teething. So teething is when the teeth first start to appear in a baby's gums, when they start to come through. It can be a frustrating time for babies and also for their parents, for their moms. I know that during that time that there are things that we can do to make it less painful. I read a study one time that as adults, if we were the ones getting new teeth, the pain would really cause us to just go insane. It is so painful. So most babies get their first tooth around the 6-month time, and by 2.5, the age of 2.5, they have the first set of their baby teeth. All 20 of their teeth are in usually about the age of 2.5. That's a lot of teeth that need to come in. So today I'm going to also share with you, be sure to stick around to the very end. I'll tell you our story with baby Sethi when he was a newborn and what we did that helped a lot for his teething. So you'll definitely want to stick around for that. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. Be sure to hit the subscribe and bell notification and also the like. Okay, so for the first essential oil that's going to be amazing to have in your arsenal is Roman chamomile. Roman chamomile essential oil, especially from doTERRA, is commonly used essential oil because it has a natural sedative effect. It's very calming and soothing. It's non-toxic, absolutely safe for babies. And just 1 drop of Roman chamomile on your hand and a little bit of a carrier oil, like a coconut oil, an olive oil, grapeseed oil, anything like that. Just mix it together and you can rub that on the inside of the gums, on the cheek, as well as on the jawline. And this helps so much for that soothing and calming. You're going to love this. The 4 doTERRA essential oils, Adrian and I, we have 4 kids. We only knew about doTERRA for the last kiddo. So the first 3, we know what it's like to not have essential oils in our home. And it was very challenging. And we tried all the over-the-counter stuff with mixed results. And so I'm so glad to be able to share our wisdom with you that we have used with our last kiddo. All right, if you're ready to hop in and get started with doTERRA essential oils, grab your Roman chamomile. You can do that right at roxysaran.com. I'd be honored to help you right there. Okay, now the next one is one that you have probably heard about, lavender essential oil. Again, we only partner with doTERRA essential oils because of their potency and their purity, the testing that it undergoes. If you have missed our previous video with the announcement that doTERRA's lavender is pharmaceutical grade tested, and that means that the process that it undergoes is less than 1% variance in the batches. This is amazing. Most companies will have up to a 25% variance, and so it's very difficult to get a clinical response or a medicinal response, but you're going to find that with doTERRA essential oil, so I love that. So doTERRA's lavender is soothing and calming. Of course, it's absolutely non-toxic, and it's a favorite that we utilize for teething in our home. So it's a natural antiseptic, it's a natural sedative, and can help with those occasional pains. So again, just 1 drop in the hand with a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil or grapeseed oil. Mix that together and you can rub that on the inside as well as the outside of the cheeks and gums, and of course along the jawline. So that's going to be super powerful to have in your arsenal, moms. Okay, the next powerhouse essential oil from doTERRA that we're going to be talking about today is copaiba. Copaiba essential oil. Maybe it's a little bit newer one that maybe you haven't heard about. We have previous videos you can check out, but it is, again, natural antiseptic, natural anti-inflammatory, very calming and soothing, and just, again, 1 drop. Super simple, moms. 1 drop in the palm of your hands. Mix that together with a carrier like a coconut oil or olive oil. You can do that inside their mouth, also on the gums, and of course on the outside of the cheeks and the jawline. So when we're working with babies, of course, we always want to use a carrier oil, always want to make sure that it's a doTERRA essential oil and it has a supplement fact on it for internal use. And always less is more, but more consistent is better. So you might find that this lasts 3 or 4 hours for your child, and just be consistent with that usage as needed. All right, if you're ready to hop in, go to roxysaran.com. I would be honored to help you grab your lavender or copaiba, coconut oil, all of that right at roxysaran.com. All right, the next one you're going to love in your toolbox, especially for teething, you're going to love marjoram. Marjoram, again, very naturally calming and soothing, helps with that occasional discomfort or pain. 1 drop in your hand with a little bit of coconut oil, and you can swipe that inside the cheeks and gums, and always on the outside of the cheeks. You're going to love that. Okay, and next one that is an enhancer oil is frankincense. So frankincense from doTERRA, you can layer that with any of the other options that we talked about today. That makes it even more powerful. and 1 drop of that with coconut oil, and you can swipe it inside the cheeks, along the gums, on the jawline as needed for pain. And you can always layer it with one of the other oils for that enhancement as needed, especially when the tooth is right about to pop through that gum line. That's really when they experience most of the pain. Okay, last one, and this is where I'll share my story with you as well. Siberian fir. So Siberian fir, maybe you're not really familiar with Siberian fir and its powerful effects. Well, it can be layered on the outside of the cheeks as well with additional to the other oils, and it has a powerful punch. Now, back when we were new to doTERRA, we started, our Sethi was 5 months old, and so he was just starting teething. We didn't have Siberian fir back then. We had white fir. And so there were some studies done about the bark of the fir tree that American Indians used to give their children the bark, and they would gnaw on that, and it had analgesic properties. So that was fascinating to me. So back then, white fir was not an internal oil, so we did that on the outside of the cheeks. And then when that tooth was just about to break through, we would do any of the other oils like the Roman chamomile and the frankincense, with a little bit of a coconut oil right directly on the gums, and that helped soothe him so much. So those are the things that we did. But the new doTERRA Siberian fir is for internal use as well. It has a supplement fact on it, and so again, you can do a drop of that with a little bit of the frankincense and mix that together with some coconut oil for internal use as well. Well, these are our top tips for you moms. I hope it is beneficial to you and helps save you some sleepless nights. Let me know in the comments below which blend you found to be your favorite for your baby. I can't wait to hear your results as well. I know it was a definite game changer for me and my family when we started using doTERRA essential oils, especially for teething. I hope to see you in our next video. Be sure to hit the subscribe and bell notification, and also the like